I know that what I do can help you grow your business. I know that it's a proven formula. Hey everybody, how you doing? Chef T here. Listen, I'm going to record this video today just to tell you a few important facts. It's midpoint 2025, and if you're in the restaurant business, one concern you should have is, of many, cash flow. And I have a program I'll tell you about later, but key thing today's video is about the closures that happened in 2025 and before. I'm going to look off screen here a little bit to my wide monitor and go over some stats. The National Restaurant Association in 2024 alone, so just 2024, closed 72,000 restaurants. Now, if you take 72,000, let's work through this together, and divide it by 50 states, that's 1,440 restaurants in the year per state. It's a lot. Many of those closures came from independent restaurants and smaller chains, especially vulnerable to labor, rent, and supply chain pressures. 17% of restaurants closed in their first year. 50% have closed by year 5. About 65% closed within a decade. That's 10 years. SMB, small to medium-sized restaurant segment, 35% are small-sized, 52% are medium-sized. Nearly 90% of these restaurants have less than 50 employees. And I'm going to go down to 2025. There's some estimates, obviously, because we're in the midpoint of 2025. But we're saying here that about 578,000 total restaurants are in existence. 87% are small to medium, which includes us. I'm a real restaurateur in my junky restaurant office. Not that it's super junky, but telling you that so you understand I'm shooting from inside the belly of the beast. Closure rate. If we conservatively estimate 2025 closures mirror 2024 trends and assume 80% are small to medium, about 57,000 restaurants will close this year. Why am I getting into all these scary negative factors? The reason I am is because I have a program that I believe will help you assist in avoiding that statistic. Will it fix it 100%? Of course not. But the point of this video today is to kind of go through the numbers. Even looking at the big chains, which you would assume are easier to run, more successful, less issues. Denny's plans on closing 150 units, about 10% of its total. Friday's plans on, 80 locations. Red Lobster and others closed dozens of units each. Red Lobster closed over 120. So if you are small to medium to single unit restaurant like we are, we're small, we have two locations, you need some assisting factors to avoid being part of this statistic. I can help you with a lot of those, but one of them that I most am passionate about making sure you get an access to is our gift card mastery program. And by gift cards, I mean not only physical gift cards, I mean more importantly digital gift cards, and more importantly digital offers. Many restaurants that I run into look online. They do a really terrible job of offering their subscribers, even if they have subscribers, digital offers that will help to improve their cash flow. What does that mean on a very small basis? Okay, let's say you're a Italian sub shop. Something not super fancy, nice, great quality, etc. Been around for a couple of years. You have a good client base. My question to that sub shop owner is, do you have an email list, right? Are you getting a way for people when they go to your website or your Instagram page or your Facebook page, or etc., to have a way to keep in touch with you, whether it's via text, email, both, or some monthly newsletter kind of ideas? What are you doing to encourage them to join your list? By joining your list, it means giving you permission to text them, giving you permission to email them, jumping on to get some kind of something as an incentive to join the list. And then what are you doing with that information? Even if you've got 100 people, what could you offer to those people to incentivize them to come in to see you more times than they have been currently, right? How many businesses do you forget about that you've been to in your life? Could be a barbershop, could be a plumbing supply place, something that you would go by regularly, right? But let's say cutting your hair, getting food, getting your car washed, any of those maintenance type things. How many of those businesses have you gone to and not returned just because you forgot about them? Just because you're like, nothing was wrong, it was actually really good, price was fair, service was good, but you just forgot about them, you got busy. What is it to get in front of them with an offer that gets that consumer thinking about you again? What is it to think, what kind of offer could I put out there in a digital format that can let them purchase ahead of time and cash out later? Cash flow. Let's say you're a oil change place, right? You have a list, you send out occasional updates as far as the season, what you can do to maintain your car, what some good practices are, rotating your tires, keeping your oil topped off, whatever. I'm not a car guy that much. But whatever it is that your expertise tells you that you could tell your customers, you can do that. That's offering value. And what about once a month or twice a month? You make a digital offer. Here's a special on oil changes. Grab this pack of 5 oil changes, cover you for the rest of the year for a slightly discounted rate, right? Maybe it's 10% off, 20% off, whatever you think your margin should be. But you send it out to your list of 100 people, 1,000 people, whatever it is. You will get people that purchase it and say, oh, this is a good opportunity to buy. Now, the technology behind that can be pretty simple. I know many of you and me and us are running our businesses every day. We don't always have the time to sit at the computer and figure all this out. Why am I telling you all this? Because it works in any industry. I'm focused on the restaurant business, but it really does work in most industries. What if it's a dog care place, right? You're going to take your dog every 3 months, 6 months for a clipping. It's been 9 months. You haven't taken him. Well, that means the business that you usually take him to has lost out on half a cycle of service with you, just because they're not reminding you, just because they're not staying in touch. So I've developed a program called Gift Card Mastery. Again, Gift Card Mastery really refers to gift cards, digital offers, anything kind of online, electronic, how to set that up, how to get people opting in, how to get people to recognize your offers and take advantage of them so that you get cash flow. And I'd love for you to see a quick presentation. It's 12 minutes long. If you go to giftcardmastery.com, I'll put the link in the description here and on the screen. Giftcardmastery.com. There's a simple video to watch and a place to opt in. You can watch the webinar there, and we'll make an offer. Let's see if we can work together. Absolutely no pressure, but I know that what I do can help. I run campaigns that earn me $7,000 in 18 hours. I run campaigns that did $16,000 in a week. I run consistent campaigns that could do 3 to 5 to 7K in 3 to 5 days. And all that money is coming in as cash flow, right? Go watch the video, giftcardmastery.com. I'll put a link in the description right here. Go check it out. Opt in if you can. It's great information. Hopefully it helps you anyway. If you want to go further, there's obviously ways to work with me and my team to improve your website, to get yourself thinking in the mindset of digital offers. And I'd absolutely love and feel blessed to see you grow in the rest of this year. It is currently July of 2025. This works year round, but definitely if you're going into the holidays, it's a perfect time actually right now to ramp up your efforts and realize the gaps in your system. And I'd love to be able to work with you and see that you grow. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.